Hello friends, today we are going to start our English portion and we will start right away with the first chapter. Alright, basically it's a simple story and the name of which is A Letter to God. You can see the contents page on your screens right now. Okay, we are doing the very first story, A Letter to God. Okay, so let us begin. Okay. The house, the only one in the entire valley, set on the crest of a low hill. From this height, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. So basically, the narrator of the story is describing the scenario right now, and he is describing a house basically, which is on the top of a small hill. And from the height of the house, I mean from the ground level till the top, from the top anyone can see the forests which is just below the hill, and the house owners are basically the farmers growing corn. Okay, they had already sowed seeds, and they are very much awaiting for a very good harvest. All right, the only thing the earth needed was a downpour, or at least a shower. So the time was the time as of now is not of a full rainy season, but the farmers are expecting a little shower. Okay, throughout the morning, Lencho is, by the way, it's the name of the farmer who lives in this house. Okay, throughout the morning, Lencho, who knew his fields intimately, had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. Okay, so northeast winds carry the rainfall in this area. He was continuously looking from morning till the night towards the northeast direction at the sky and awaiting very deeply of a shower. Now we are really going to get some water, women. So he basically said to his wife that we are going to get very soon we are going to get a little water from above. That means the rain shower. Okay, the woman who was preparing supper replied, yes, God willing. हम जैसा बोलते हैं ना, हाँ भगवान की इच्छा रही तो ऐसा ही होगा, उसी के बारे में वैसे ही इस फीमेल ने भी, यानी वाइफ ने भी उस पर्सन को बोला. The older boys were working in the field while the smaller ones were playing near the house until the women called to them all. तो इनके जो बच्चे हैं उसमें जो बड़े थे वो फील्ड पे काम कर रहे थे, एंड जो छोटे थे वो खेल रहे थे. एंड मम्मी ने इन बच्चों को बुलाया, कम फॉर डिनर, कि भाई अब अंधेरा हो गया है, फील्ड पे काम करने का टाइम खत्म हो गया है, लेट्स हैव डिनर टुगेदर. इट वाज ड्यूरिंग द मील दैट, just as Lencho had predicted, big drops of rain began to fall. So they were having their dinner, and meanwhile, as Lencho had already predicted, rain pouring started. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching, and right from the northeast direction, उन्हें क्लाउड्स, बड़े बड़े क्लाउड्स, काले काले घने घने बादल आते हुए दिखाई दिए. द एयर वॉज फ्रेश एंड स्वीट, एंड यू ऑब्वियसली नो हाउ स्वीट एंड हाउ फ्रेश एयर वी फील जस्ट बिफोर द फर्स्ट और सेकेंड रेन, राइट? सो such air started to blow. The man went out for no other reason than to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body, and when he returned, he exclaimed, these aren't raindrops falling from the sky. They are new coins. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are fives. So basically, just as a child who always wish every year that he get drenched in the first rain, he get drenched in the fresh water and fresh air, cool air, this person also Just like a small boy, he also went out of the house to let the drops fall over his full body. Okay, and basically he was so excited that he exclaimed that ये जो बूंदे गिर रही है ये बारिश नहीं है, ये पानी नहीं है, ये न्यू कॉइन्स है। जो बड़ी बड़ी बूंदे हैं वो 10 सेंट्स की हैं, जो छोटी छोटी बूंदे हैं वो 5 सेंट्स की हैं। बेसिकली व्हाट बाय दीज लाइंस व्हाट द पर्सन डिस्क्राइबिंग वाज कि जैसे ही अच्छी बारिश होगी वी विल गेट गुड क्रॉप्स, ओके, एंड उन्हें सेल करके हमें गुड अमाउंट ऑफ मनी मिलेगा। Okay, so basically he was comparing the drops with the money. Okay, with a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain, and he was so satisfied with the rain that he was happily looking at his field. But suddenly, what happened? But suddenly, a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall. यहाँ हो गई गड़बड़, बहुत जोर से wind blow हुई and it took away the clouds, और बल्कि बारिश की जगह पर hailstones बहुत बड़े बड़े जमीन पे गिरने लगे. These truly did resemble new silver coins. The boys, exposing themselves to the rain, ran out to collect the frozen pearls. Now the boys were small. उनको नहीं मालूम था कि ये हमारे लिए, सबके लिए एक मुश्किल का वक्त आने वाला है. They were excited to feel those hailstones, and they were amusingly looking at those hailstones as if they are silver coins. Okay, but the man who was very experienced, he exclaimed that, let's read. It's really getting bad now, exclaimed the man. I hope it passes quickly. So he exclaimed that it's really going very bad, and I hope this hailstone situation passes very quickly. It does not like the hailstone does not remain like for a longer period of time, and it gets rain. But what happened that this hailstone did not pass very quickly. Okay, let's read. It did not pass quickly. For an hour the hail rained on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. The field was white as if covered with salt. But sadly, what happened? The hailstones did not stop, and the full area, the nearby area, was covered with these frozen pearls of hailstones. Not a leaf remained on the trees, and when the hailstones actually drop on the ground, all the vegetation wipes off, and even you can't find even a single leaf on the tree, right? So not a leaf remained on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed, and this is a very sad moment in this person's life, that all the struggle that he did while plowing the seeds and plowing the field and sowing the seeds, all that efforts went into the vain, and the full cornfield was completely destroyed. The flowers were gone from the plants. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness, and he was immensely sad looking at this situation. When the storm had passed, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons. So after after a couple of hours, he went to the field and told to his sons that a plague of locusts would have left more than this. The hail has left nothing. You might be you might know about locusts. These are basically insects which destroy the standing crops. Okay, so the man was comparing the locusts with these hailstones, and he said कि अगर locusts का attack हुआ होता फिर भी field में कुछ ना कुछ बच गया होता, we would have been left with some crops, but this hail has left nothing, and our total crops have been destroyed. This year we will have no corn, and इस साल कुछ भी प्रोडक्शन हमारे फील्ड पे नहीं होगा. That night was a sorrowful one, and obviously ऐसी सिचुएशन में जो मेन पर्सन है, जो अर्न करता है घर के लिए, वो उसको नींद कैसे आएगी, राइट? दिस वॉज सच अ सैड एंड very difficult night to be passed by the man. Okay, all our work for nothing, there is no one who can help us, we will all go hungry this year. And basically with the farmers this situation happens that even if if the rain does not if the field does not get the rain properly, his 1 week or 1 month does not go like without money. His full year goes like that way. Why? Because that is the only time when he is able to do the production, and then only he can sell the crops or the whatever he grows in the market, and then he come with the money, and his family get the livelihood for the whole year. Okay, so basically the man exclaimed that they all will go hungry this year because there is no one to help us. The whole field has been completely destroyed. Now, the turning moment of the story. With all these complications in the life, a person generally gets disheartened and he does something which he should not do. Okay, but here the person has such a faith in the God that he does not get disheartened anymore, and he prays from the bottom of his heart to the God to help him. Okay, let us read the text. It is on your screen now. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope: help from God. Okay, because in situations like these, no man has power to help you. Okay, only the supernatural power that lies within the God, only and only this can help you. Okay, so what he does, let's see. Don't be so upset even though this seems like a total loss. Remember, no one dies of hunger. So basically this sentence is said by no one, but it is an imaginary sentence which the man hears from the God, that the God is saying that don't worry, no one dies, my child, none of my child dies of hunger, and don't be upset even if you see that there is nothing left with you. Okay, let's read the text further. That's what they say, no one dies of hunger. All through the night, Lencho thought only of his one hope, the help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, see everything. So is right from the childhood of this man, what he was taught from his parents, that God sees everything. So he has such a faith in God that he knows that God is actually seeing his destroyed field, and God is actually seeing my poor condition. Okay, even what is deep in one's conscience, and even the person feels that the God also knows what a person thinks in his conscience. Okay, like within the mind and brain, what a person thinks, he never speaks, but God listens to it. Such a faith this person had, all right, in God. Let's read further. Lencho was an ox of a man, working like an animal in the fields, but still he knew how to write. So basically this sentence tells us that Lencho was always on the field right from the childhood. He never must have taken formal education, but he knew how to write. उसे लिखना आता था. Okay. The following Sunday at the daybreak, he began to write a letter which he himself would carry to town and place in the mail. It was nothing less than a letter to God. So see, such faith he had in God that he wrote a letter to the God, and he believed that by posting it at the post office, in the mail office, the letter will reach to the God will reply, and definitely he will get help. Man, salute to this person to his faith. Okay, let's read further. God, he wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. I need 100 pesos in order to sow my field again and to live until the crop comes, because the hailstorm dot dot dot. So basically the author have not mentioned the text of the whole letter, but what he wrote initially, the author is writing that God, please help me, and if you don't, I and my family will definitely go hungry this year, and if not, I need 100 pesos so that I can sow my field again and wait for the crops to come, sell them and earn the money. Basically pesos is a currency used in was used in Latin America and countries like Philippines and all. Okay, so हाउ रुपीज डॉलर्स ये सब है ना करेंसीज, वैसे ही पेजोस भी था. ओके, लेट्स रीड फर्दर. ही रोट टू गॉड ऑन द एनवेलप. उसने एनवेलप मतलब लेटर डाल दिया एनवेलप में एंड एनवेलप पे लिखा टू गॉड. ऑब्वियसली गॉड का एड्रेस बेसिकली हमें ध्यान नहीं है, बट इसका फेथ देखो कि ही नो इफ ही हैज पोस्टेड अ लेटर to the mail drop box and addressed to God, it will reach to the God. Okay, wow, so beautiful. He wrote to God on the envelope, put the letter inside, and still troubled went to town. At the post office, he placed a stamp on the letter and dropped it into the mailbox. So he reached the post office, he put the stamp on the letter. You know stamp tickets जो पोस्ट ऑफिस में पोस्ट करने के लिए हम जनरली तो कुरियर वगैरह के लिए रुपए देते हैं, बट यहाँ पर क्या होता है, रुपए आप दे दो पोस्ट ऑफिस में, एक्सचेंज में वो टिकट्स देते हैं. ओके, उन टिकट्स को आपको स्टिक कर देना होता है एनवेलप पे एंड देन इट गेट्स ट्रांसफर्ड फ्रॉम योर प्लेस टू दी अनदर. ओके, वेयर द रिसीवर is there. Okay, so at the post office he placed a stamp on the letter and dropped it into the mailbox. One of the employees, who was a postman and also helped at the post office, went to his boss laughing heartily and showed him the letter to God. So one of the employees who was a postman and also he did some extra work at the post office, when he saw this letter in the mailbox, he laughed and he showed this to his boss. Never in his career as a postman had he known that as that address, because he showed to the his boss, basically to the postmaster, because he never saw such a letter which is addressed to God, and where that address could be, he never like thought of it even. Okay, so he showed to the boss, who is a postmaster, obviously the head of the post office. Okay, the postmaster, a fat amiable fellow, also broke out laughing. अब उसका बॉस भी हंस पड़ा ऐसी सिचुएशन देखकर, but almost immediately he turned serious and tapping the letter on his desk. ऐसे लेटर हम कुछ सोच रहे होते हैं और हाथ में कुछ ऑब्जेक्ट होता है तो ऐसे टैप करते हैं ना ऊपर नीचे, वैसा उसने पोस्टमास्टर ने टैप किया लेटर को एंड ही सेड व्हाट फेथ. तो बेसिकली जिस फेथ की अभी हम बात ही कर रहे थे, ये चीज पोस्टमास्टर को भी रियलाइज हो गई एंड ही सेड व्हाट फेथ. I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter. काश मेरे पास भी गॉड के प्रति इतना फेथ होता जो इस पर्सन के पास है जिसने ये लेटर लिखा है. स्टार्टिंग अप अ करस्पॉन्डेंस विद गॉड. करस्पॉन्डेंस मीन्स कम्युनिकेशन. ओके, राइट इट डाउन, जहां आपके कोई भी नोटबुक होगी वहां पर लिख लेना. तो बेसिकली इवन दी postmaster got like so shocked that wow, कितना बढ़िया ये फेथ है, कितना विश्वास है, काश मुझ में भी ऐसा विश्वास होता. Okay, let's read further. So in order not to shake the writer's faith in God, the postmaster came up with an idea. Answer the letter. So the postmaster knew one very fact, that this letter actually cannot be delivered to the God. This is for sure, because we don't know the address. Neither the man like the sender knew, neither any of the postmen knew, nor do I know. Okay, so let us do one thing. This writer's faith does not shake, and so that we should do one thing, we should answer this letter, and as and when the person receives the letter, he will have again like his faith will be continued and even much more stronger, that yeah, he sent a letter to God, the letter got delivered, and the God even replied to the letter. Okay, so they decided to answer the letter. Okay, but when he opened it, it was evident that to answer it, he needed something more than goodwill, ink and paper. So basically, जब उसने एनवेलप से लेटर निकाला, लेटर पढ़ा, तो उसमें मालूम चला कि पर्सन ने 100 पेसोस की मांग की है, एंड टू लाइक इसमें सिर्फ पेन एंड पेपर से रिप्लाई तो नहीं चलेगा, क्या लगेगा, मनी. ओके, बट ही स्टक टू हिज रिजोल्यूशन. ये जानकर भी उसने जो अपना डिसीजन लिया था, रिजोल्यूशन मीन्स डिसीजन, जो उसने रिजोल्यूशन लिया था उसको चेंज नहीं किया. ही आस्क्ड फॉर मनी फ्रॉम हिज एम्प्लॉइज, ही हिमसेल्फ गेव पार्ट ऑफ हिज सैलरी, एंड सेवरल फ्रेंड्स ऑफ हिज वर obliged to give something for an act of charity. So what he did, he gave a part of his salary. He asked the employees of the post office to give some money. He also asked his friends to do charity. Okay, donation हम जिसको बोलते हैं. Now it was impossible for him to gather the 100 pesos. तो एक साथ 100 pesos इकट्ठा करना पॉसिबल नहीं था, बिकॉज इट वॉज अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ मनी, बट ही वॉज एबल टू सेंड द फार्मर ओनली अ लिटिल मोर देन हाफ. तो हाफ से ज्यादा मतलब 50 pesos से ज्यादा तो उसने कलेक्ट कर लिया था, ऐसा इन्होंने यहाँ पर बताया है. ओके, एंड ही वॉज रेडी टू सेंड दिस मनी बैक टू द person who needed money. Okay, he put the money in an envelope addressed to Lencho, and with it a letter containing only a single word as a signature, God. So what he did, the money which he collected, he put it into an envelope, and he now mentioned the name of Lencho in the to column. Okay, TO जिसको हम भेजते हैं, जो रिसीवर होगा. Okay, and लेटर के फॉर्म में, आई मीन एक जो खत जो लिखना है, लेटर जो लिखना है, उस रूप में the postmaster only did was he just did the signature, and like what he did, he just wrote God. That means the receiver will understood, yeah, कि God ने ये भेजा है. Okay, so let us see what happens next. The following Sunday, Lencho came a bit earlier than usual to ask if there was a letter for him. तो अब ये बात हो रही है बहुत सालों पहले की. Okay, जो ऑथर है इस स्टोरी के, ये शायद 1890s में इनका कुछ बर्थ हुआ था, एंड 1960s में इनकी डेथ हुई थी. ओके, तो आप सोच सकते हो कि 1900s में इन्होंने 1920s या 30s में इन्होंने ये स्टोरी लिखी होगी. ओके, डेफिनेटली बिफोर 1960s व्हेन ही डाइड. ओके, सो ये बहुत पुराने टाइम की बात हो रही है. तो उस टाइम में क्या होता था, देयर वाज ऑब्वियसली नो फैसिलिटी कॉल्ड मोबाइल फोन. ओके, एंड जो पोस्ट ऑफिस हुआ करता था, वहां पर भी आपको जाना पड़ता था चेक करने के लिए कि भाई कोई लेटर आया है कि नहीं. ओके, so the following Sunday, yani the next Sunday, this person Lencho came to the post office, arrived at the post office and asked कि भाई Lencho के नेम से चेक कर लो कोई लेटर इनकमिंग में है क्या, यानी आया है क्या. Okay, it was the postman himself who handed the letter to him, while the postmaster, experiencing the contentment of a man who has performed a good deed, looked on from his office. तो postman ने क्या किया, खुद अपने हाथ से वो लेटर दे दिया जो postmaster ने रेडी करके रखा था with the money and the letter, and जो postmaster था वो अपने कैबिन से बैठा हुआ देख रहा था और ये एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा था कि वाओ, आज मैंने किसी के लिए अच्छा किया है. Okay, let's read further. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence. Oh my God! इसका faith देखा. लेंचो ने जब देखा कि गॉड ने मुझे लेटर भेजा है तो वो बिल्कुल भी सरप्राइज्ड भी नहीं था. यू नो व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय दिस? इसका मीनिंग ये था कि व्हेन ही ड्रॉप्ड द लेटर इन द पोस्ट ऑफिस, ही वाज डेफिनेटली श्योर दैट ही विल गेट अ रिप्लाई. ओ माय गॉड! But he became angry when he counted the money. Oh God. So from the envelope, he removed the money, he counted the money, and he got angry. Why? Let's read further. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lencho what he had requested. Oh my God. That's so superb. So, the faith this person had was that whatever I will ask, God won't deny. Okay, God cannot be mistaken also. Like, he can't give 99 when I asked 100. So why this is why there is little money in the envelope? So basically, Lencho got angry because he realized, I mean, he can say he assumed that some of the employees of the post office have removed money from the envelope. God must have sent 100 pesos, but someone removed the money. This was the faith of Lencho in God. Wow, super. Let's read further. Immediately, Lencho went up to the window and asked for paper and ink. On the public writing table, he started to write with much wrinkling of his brow, caused by the effort he had to make to express his ideas. Brow means our eyebrows, right? Right? जो आंखों के ऊपर होती है. तो बड़ा कंसंट्रेशन के साथ आईब्रोज ऊपर नीचे हो रही थी उसकी, वो लिख रहा था. इससे पता चल रहा था कि अपने एक्सप्रेशंस को, अपने आइडियाज को जब वो नोट डाउन कर रहा है पेपर पे, तो कितना एफर्ट्स डाल रहा है कि भाई जो मैं सोच रहा हूँ, जो मेरे expressions है, वही मैं लिखूं exactly. When he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp which he licked and then affixed to the envelope with a blow of his fist. तो उसने क्या किया, विंडो पे गया. यू कैन सी अ पिक्चर ओवर हियर, राइट? ये एक पोस्ट ऑफिस का सिनेरियो बताया. दिस हाफ बाल्ड मैन, वी कैन से, ये लेंचो है, ये एम्प्लॉय है. बाहर आपको दूसरे लोग सब दिख रहे हैं, दूसरी चीजें दिख रही है पोस्ट ऑफिस की. ओके, सो व्हाट ही डिड, ही आस्क्ड फॉर द टिकट एंड उस पे उसने एनवेलप पे स्टिक कर दिया. The moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it, and the postmaster was looking from his cabin, right? कि भाई ये पर्सन आया है, लेंचो आया है वापस, वो उसने देखा है, मनी काउंट किया है, थोड़ा गुस्से में दिख रहा था, वापस बहुत उसने मेहनत करके लेटर लिखा है और ड्रॉप कर दिया मेल बॉक्स में. सो ही वाज सो एंशियस, द पोस्टमास्टर, दैट एज सून एज ही ड्रॉप्ड द लेटर एंड वेंट अवे, ही क्विकली वेंट टू द मेलबॉक्स एंड रिमूव्ड हिज लेटर. अब लेटर में क्या लिखा था वो देखो, आप लोगों को मजा आ जाएगा सुन के. इट सेड, गॉड, ऑफ द मनी दैट आई आस्क्ड फॉर ओनली 70 pesos रीच्ड मी. इसने, बंदे ने लिखा, लेंचो ने, कि डियर गॉड, जो मनी आपने मुझे भेजा था उसमें से मुझे सिर्फ 70 pesos मिले हैं. सेंड मी द रेस्ट सिंस आई नीड इट वेरी मच. अब आप बाकी का भी भेज दो क्योंकि मुझे उस मनी की बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है. ओ माय गॉड, बट डोंट सेंड इट टू मी थ्रू द मेल. लेकिन इस बार आप मेल के थ्रू मुझे मनी मत भेजना. भाई क्यों? तो उसने आगे लिखा, बिकॉज द पोस्ट ऑफिस एम्प्लॉइज आर अ बंच ऑफ crooks. Yours, Lencho. So basically, as I told you guys earlier, that this person Lencho felt that the remaining 30 pesos have been removed by some of the bank employees. Okay, so he wrote to God that don't send me the remaining amount of money through the mail, through the post office, because these post office guys, they are crooks. They have stolen my money, and just send the remaining money to me. And he wrote his name, Lencho. All right, so with this we have completed our first chapter, which is a story, a simple story, and from which we have learned quite a few things. One of which is that we should have such a faith, at least in God, okay, that even the saddest moment of your life passes away quickly and you get a ray of hope from the God. Okay, so there is a saying ki what we say, even mountains can be moved. ओके, पहाड़ भी हम हिला सकते हैं अगर आप में विश्वास हो तो. ओके, तो पहाड़ हिलाना ऑब्वियसली इम्पॉसिबल टास्क है, लेकिन वो विश्वास ही कितनी बड़ी चीज है कि आप पहाड़ भी हिला सकते हो अगर आपको विश्वास है तो. ऑलराइट, सो विद दिस वी कंप्लीट आवर फर्स्ट चैप्टर ऑफ इंग्लिश, एंड in case of any doubts, as usual, you can drop me a text and we will get back. All right, till then, take care, bye bye, study well.